خلقا وأضاء للدنيا طريقا مشرقا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to the 29th episode of this year's Ramadan competition called A Story and a Verse. Today is the story of the people of the ditch. It is a story of a boy who believed, and he was patient and steadfast, so his whole village believed with him. He was an intelligent boy, and he used to live in a village owned by an infidel king who made himself a god. The king had a magician who got old, so he asked the king to send him a boy to teach him magic to replace him after his death. So this boy was chosen and sent to the magician. The boy would go to the magician to learn from him, and on his way he would pass by a monk, and one day he sat by him and liked his words. So one day when he was on his way, he saw a great animal blocking the people's path, and the boy said to himself, "Today I will know which is better, the magician or the monk." Then the boy took a stone and said, "O Allah, if the monk is dearer to you than the magician, then kill this animal." Then he threw the stone and killed the animal. The boy informed the monk about what happened, and then the monk said to him, "O my son, you are better than me today, and that you will be tested, so do not guide to me." And the boy, with the grace of Allah, would heal the blind and the leper, and treat people from all diseases. Then one of the king's companions who had lost his sight offered a lot of gifts if he could heal him. The boy answered, "I do not heal anyone, but Allah the Almighty heals, and if you believe in Allah, I'll pray to Allah and heal you." So the king's sitter believed, and Allah the Almighty healed him. The king's companion went and sat next to the king as usual. Then the king asked him, "Who gave you back your sight?" And the companion answered with the believer's confidence, "My Lord did." The king then got angry and said, "You have a Lord besides me?" And the believer answered without hesitation, "My Lord and your Lord." And the king punished him until he referred to the boy. The king then ordered the boy to be brought, and the boy was tortured until he mentioned the monk. So both the monk and the king's companion were bought and killed. Then the boy was brought and was told, "Return from your religion." So the boy refused. Thereafter, the king tried twice to kill the boy. First, he ordered throwing him off a mountain, and second, he ordered casting the boy into the sea. Each time, the boy prayed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and his prayers were delivered. The boy was wise, choosing to make use of the occasion of his death to send a message to the people that their king was merely a weak person, and that nothing takes place in this world without the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The boy instructed the king to kill him in front of a large crowd by shooting him with an arrow, while saying, "In the name of Allah, the Lord of the boy." The king followed the instructions, and the boy was thus martyred. However, the people perceived the boy's death as being a sacrifice, declaring that they also believed in the Lord of the boy. The king then ordered his people to dig a crack in the ground and set it on fire. Then he ordered his soldiers to give the people a choice, to either turn away from their faith or to throw them into the fire. So the soldiers did so, and until it was the turn of a woman with a baby boy with her, and she was afraid that she would be thrown into the fire. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inspired the boy to say, "Mother, be patient, for you are on the truth." From today's story, we learn that we should always be confident in the right to face challenges and strive, and sacrifices for the sake of Allah will always reward practice. And as for today's episode's question, it was mentioned in Amma Para, or the 30th juz, a surah describing the story of the people of the ditch. You have to find the surah and mention the number. And do not forget to collect and send in all of the answers of these episodes quickly to your Islamic education teachers. And we hope, as every year, that you are well. Jazakallahu khair and Eid Mubarak.
فتمسكي بعواه كي لا نغرقا